Hey guys, Mandy Bujold here. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are going to be sharing another tip on mental performance. We are going to talk about fulfilling your goals. I have my friend and mental performance consultant, Dr. Kim Dawson, here with us today.
Good to be here.
Yes, thank you. So, the topic of goal setting. I know it's a really broad topic, but what are some tips that you can share with the athletes watching today on accomplishing those goals or getting closer to those goals?
Okay, well, the first thing I like to ask any athlete is the million-dollar question, which is, why do you do what you do? And then the second question I ask is, at the end of the day, when this is all done, what will you define as a success? What's going to be your narrative? And if whatever you want to tell at the end of your career, then that's what I want you to work on today. So that's a good way of developing. What is your goal? What is your objective? And there's a difference between having a dream and a goal, because a dream is something that gets us out of bed every day. A dream is something that might be a little bit low probability, but something that really keeps us motivated. A goal, on the other hand, makes us do something differently. So it makes us persist, it makes us put in more effort, it makes us find effective behavioral strategies. So goals are really necessary to be able to get to that dream.
Perfect. So let's get a little deeper into that by, what about an example of that? So if my goal is to compete at the Olympic Games, what would one of my kind of process goals
be
look
towards
like?
that? Okay, so you're not automatically going to get to the Olympics.
Yeah.
First of all, you need to be able to navigate the qualification process, which is to win the nationals.
Okay.
So I would back you back into that, and then we would look at, where are we today? So I know that nationals are coming up for boxers.
Yeah.
So many people are actually getting ready for that.
Yeah.
So then what do we have to do today that gets us closer to that goal that we need to have to qualify for that endpoint? And I always say some of our best athletes never navigate a qualification process successfully to be able to get that dream. Okay. So then it's very much thinking about, what sacrifices, what compromises, what does the action plan look like? What did I do in training? And athletes get very good at repeating things that they know very well. So I ask them to stretch a little bit psychologically, I ask them to stretch a little bit physically. Where's your opportunity to grow? So instead of seeing something as a weakness and avoiding it, what should I be working on that would make me a better, a stronger boxer once I get to the nationals, that will increase my probability of being able to qualify for the Olympics? So very tangible types of things. Is it diet? Is it sleep? Is it something within my training? Do I have the right support people within my organization? Do I have to change coaches, get a different coach? What about the training facility that I work at? Very tangible types of things that we need to do to make sure that we increase that probability of getting that outcome that we want.
Okay, and then so we would actually go, let's say if it was for me, it was something physical in the ring. So every time I throw a combination, I want to move to my right, because I know that is going to make me a better boxer and help me improve my performance. So that would be something that I would write down, and would be something I work towards to help me get to that national championship, because I know if I do that thing or those things, that's going to help me achieve that ultimate goal.
And figure out what it is. It could be a physical thing that you need to build on. It could be a mental thing. If we bring everything, all athletes bring something naturally and genetically to their sport. Some people are pessimists. Do we need to develop a more optimistic, hopeful style? If we're quitters, do we need to be more resilient in terms of what we want to do? So goals are usually not fulfilled in one of two reasons. Either there's a lack of ambition or a lack of opportunity. So as an athlete, you have to think about, where does my ambition, where does my motivation come from? How am I in control of sustaining that in the long haul? Opportunity, how do I make sure that I've got the resources in place that will present that for me and make sure that it's available to me? Because either one of those, if you have a stopgap on either one of those, you're not going to fulfill that goal.
Yeah, so it's really about being well-rounded as you approach those goals.
It's planning. It's all about pre-planning, about what do I need to be successful. And it's about not thinking in terms of days, it's in terms of thinking of months, it's in terms of thinking of years, to make sure that you've got this long-term process in place to get that one outcome goal that's very necessary for that individual.
Awesome. Well, that is very good advice, and I hope that the athletes and everyone watching today will take this advice. And like I say in all of my videos, this is just meant to be a resource, something that you can use on your planning, your goal setting strategy, but it does not replace actually going to see a mental performance consultant like Kim. So I do highly recommend that, because that is something that has really helped me in my career, made a big difference in the way that I performed. And we actually want to hear from you, so please comment below. Let us know if you're using these tips and tricks that we're sharing, and we really want to see what it's doing in your performance. So thank you for watching. stay tuned and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this.